Rolling.
All right. Thank you for agreeing to do the interview and letting us in your home.
Thank you.
Yes. And
You're
so
welcome.
we just want to learn more about you and your life and the most positive aspects that you remember, both in the past and also now, what you experienced that's positive as well. So could you just start by telling us your name and a little bit about yourself, please?
Antonia Rivera. Um,
And one thing to think about is when she asks you a question, nobody's going to hear her question. So if she asks you what your name is, try to say, my name is, and then finish the sentence. If she
Okay.
asks you what you had for breakfast, what did you have for breakfast?
Yeah.
what I have for coffee.
If she asks you.
If-
Oh,
Ella te preguntó tu nombre y que le diga un poquito de
de
tú. So, tú puedes decir, yo soy Antonia Rivera, o me llamo Antonia Rivera, tengo 71 años, nací en Puerto Rico, vivo aquí en Florida, tengo una hija, nieto y...
está bien, está bien,
I don't know,
está bien.
de tu,
Let me
a
see.
little bit about
Let
yourself.
me see. Okay,
And
Oh.
okay, yeah.
So, trying that one, if you could say your name and then a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I Antonia Rivera. I born in Puerto Rico. I grow in Puerto Rico. I grow with.
She's getting nervous.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're scared.
No.
If we translate in chapter, or if that would help, or.
subtitles, is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
If it's easier, then I mean it's fine. Let's try to get it in English and then maybe
Okay.
yeah, then we'll go.
Ay, Dios mío.
She probably can't say it, but-
Recordar tantas cosas. Ay,
Just simple, dos o tres cosas, and that's it.
Ah.
And then she's going to ask you another question.
okay.
So just say, mi nombre es esto, nací en Puerto Rico.
Okay, I born in
ahora
Puerto.
vivo en Florida.
Okay, I know. Antonia Rivera. I born in Puerto Rico. I grow in Puerto Rico. I grow. I have a good life. I have 8 brothers and sisters. And I go to school. I finish my high school, and after high school I come to New York. I start working. I only made $40 a week, but I was so happy because that's my first check. And then keep growing, going up and up.
You worked your way up.
Yeah, until I make more money. I work in the machine sewing. I take a line to work. I always doing baby things, baby clothes, baby bags. Everything is bag and suitcase. That was my line, and I meet my husband in the in the party, and
I'm sorry, where did you meet him?
huh? In a party, and we've been together for 2 years dating, and then we get married up to now.
And how long has that been?
It's been 40, almost 49, because she's 48, right?
Yeah.
49 years together. I have only one daughter, her. Being happy with him. Never have problem with him. Nothing. We work hard to have everything we want and to give her good education to her.
When you came to, you said New York? Is that where you?
New York, yeah.
When did you come to Florida?
2008, I come over here to live with her. And it's been, what, 11 years already. And I'm happy here. I have my grandchildren. I stay here. He retired. That's why we come over here, because he retired. If she live here, we don't want to stay by herself in New York. We want to be close to the family.
What do you do on a normal day here? What do you like to do?
Well, and outside, I always outside, planting. I like to plant, planting, water the plant. I have a swing there and a hammock. And I take care of the kid too. Pick up from the bus stop.
And in your lifetime, what are you most proud of?
Well, I'm too proud to be working. I babysit over there to a few kids because we moved to the income building, and then he make a lot of money, and I make money too, so they raise the rent, so I had to leave my job. And I start babysitting. I don't want to be bored at home, so babysitting kids. And I make more money than I used to work. So, and I help other people to work too, because they work and I take care of the kids. So, always busy in New York, always.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how has your life changed since midlife?
Como 40, 50, ¿cómo tu vida ha cambiado?
I don't know. I feel same. Same. Have my grandchildren. That's new for me. I only have one daughter. I have 4 grandchildren.
What's the difference in being a parent and a grandparent for you?
So I thank God that I see my grandchildren. That's one thing. And I'm proud to have them. They good kids. I'm proud of that.
What event in history impacted your life the most?
Then, okay.
¿Cuál evento en la historia del mundo? Algo que ha pasado in the past que te ha afectado en tu vida. ¿Puedes decir
Well,
9/11?
My mother died. My father died first, then my mother. 6 months after I get married, my building getting fire. I lost everything. That's very hard because after we have everything, the house we lost it. That hurt me a lot. Then we had to go to live at the hotel. So other people helped us to found the apartment. That was the first thing that hurt. We lost everything. We worked so hard to have everything, and we lost it like this. So we start again, and we keep going till we get better again. But that hurt a lot.
So you worked very hard in your life.
Very hard to have. We have an apartment, and we have everything you need in the house. It's so hard to do it, and then in 5 minutes everything's gone. Nothing. We get to the street, and then they help us to find an apartment, and we stayed there for 6 years, and then we moved to another apartment, and we stayed in that apartment for 32 years in that complex, and then we moved over here, and I'm happy over here. I'm fine now. Another thing that we impacted, my husband gets sick, very sick, and that impact us too, because we don't expect. That's nothing that we expect. So he's doing good now. Keep going until God says stop.
So it's the surprises in life.
Yeah, a lot of surprises,
Yeah.
but a lot of happiness too.
Yeah. And when you were growing up, compared to now, what do you think the biggest change in society is that you see?
Well, when I was in Puerto Rico, everything, we don't know about the future. We don't know how it's going to change. So we're happy the way we are. But now everything is so different. The kid, they different. The technology is good, but it's helping one way and it's bad in another day, because a lot of things happen now. Too much drugs, too much guns, too much crime. Okay, I don't see it before. It always happened, but I don't see it. Not when I grow up. So I always thinking on the different, you know.
Yeah. So you think it's a little more dangerous now?
Oh, sure. Sure. I remember my mother lived the doors open in Puerto Rico, and you don't worry about somebody come in and rob. Now it's different. You can even go outside, calm, you're scared. A lot of things happen now.
And what have you learned from aging, from growing older?
From growing older, well, a lot of things. I como que take care of myself. I live my old life, and now I have to live the new life now, because it's a new future, and new technologies, and you have to attach to that now.
So things are constantly changing, and you have
Oh,
to keep learning.
yeah, a lot.
Adjusting.
A lot of different things, yeah.
And how do you feel about aging?
Well, I grow very healthy, never get sick, not in Puerto Rico, not in New York. And as soon as I come here, I start feeling paint everywhere. That's the difference. As I'm getting old, I start feeling things in my body. So I think the age,
Yeah.
getting older.
Yeah. How do you deal or cope with that? I noticed you laughed. You just sort of laugh it off.
¿Qué?
¿Cómo tú, no cómo tú te sientes, pero cómo tú
Well,
deal with it?
I take myself in the doctor. I follow the rulers. I try to eat healthy, do exercise. I always outside in the sun. I help myself.
Help yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. What is something that you can do today that you couldn't do when you were younger? That maybe you struggled with when you were younger, but now you can do it.
I don't know. I don't.
Algo que era difícil o duro.
I wish I wished when I finish my high school, finish a career or something that I don't do it. It wasn't that easy to, like now the kid go to college. I would like to go to college too, but it wasn't easy before. Now you have a lot of opportunities to study a career, a lot of help.
Is there something personally that you are better at now than you were when you were younger? For example, do you feel more wise?
I don't know.
So, algo que tú haces mejor
I know.
que tu la experiencia.
Sewing. I always sewing. Mm. ¿Qué hago? No? I don't know.
Algo que tú
So
haces
this,
mejor ahora.
I don't know. I have more time that I don't have time to go out in New York. And when I come here, I feel free. I can go anytime outside, can go to the stores. And before I can do that.
Thank you. What advice would you give to your younger self? If you could talk to yourself in your 20s or 30s, what would you say to yourself?
The same thing. I would like to study something now, to study, to keep going up. But I get stuck in the factory and I don't come out from there. I don't come out from there. I stay there. I would like to study something. That's what I told my grandchildren too. Don't stop, keep going, because I don't have the chance, so they are. Well,
And who has most positively influenced your life?
my daughter. My daughter.
And how did she positively influence your life?
But she always take care of us. I'm here because of her. It's not, I stay in New York, but she said, Mommy, you have to come over here. Don't be by yourself over there. So I come over here.
¿Qué
Oh, dilo.
Just a
¿Cómo?
Ellos no pueden oír lo que ella está diciendo. So, lo último que tú dijiste, mi hija ha sido una positiva influencia en mi vida. Like, dilo como una sentence.
Oh, my daughter has been the influence to me. Because after my husband retired, we don't want to stay in New York. So she lives here in Florida. She asking me to come over here, so we don't stay there by ourselves. So we come to live here with her.
What are some of your favorite memories with your daughter?
Favorite memories? Well, when she had my first grandson, my grandson. That's the first happy things. And then the rest, she had Miranda, and then the other two. So,
What do you love about your daughter?
she was a wonderful daughter. And I like her how she pushed the kid to educate them, to study, and helping. We have my grandson in the Navy. They trying to keep him there to do better life. And she always pushing them to study, to be somebody, to don't lose time, don't lose their life, their time. I like that, how she pushed the kid to do, always keeping busy, doing something. I like that. Yeah.
I think we're good.
Okay,